may sound paradoxical, but those who push through work without any breaks often end up being less productive, because regular breaks help us to stay focused and healthy. In this video, you will learn why breaks are so important for our health and performance, how you can integrate breaks into your working day, and what makes a break a good break. Maybe you're familiar with the feeling of not having enough time to complete all your tasks. But a closer look often reveals that it's not so much a lack of time, but rather a lack of focus and mental energy. You can think of your mental energy like a battery. When it's completely discharged, it takes a while to recharge. Perhaps you know the feeling of falling into bed completely exhausted after an intense day at work, or having hardly any energy left to enjoy the weekend after a strenuous week. If, on the other hand, you integrate regular breaks into your daily routine, you can recharge your battery a little at a time and thus keep your energy level and performance at a more constant level. In addition, a study at the University of Illinois, published in the journal Cognition in 2011, showed that short breaks or distractions from our task can help us stay more focused and be more successful at completing our tasks. In their article, researchers Arriga and Lleras argue that our brain eventually switches off when it's constantly exposed to the same stimulus. That is, when we focus on one and the same task for a long time. And our brain is woken up again by short breaks and the brief diversion that they provide. The authors conclude that we should take short breaks from lengthy tasks in order to stay focused. There are many models for structuring your day into work and break times, and you can see some of them on this slide. If you've ever had a closer look at time management and productivity techniques, you may have heard of the so-called Pomodoro technique, named after the tomato-shaped kitchen clock that Francesco Cirillo used when he developed the method in the 1980s. His method is also based on the idea that regular breaks can help us stay focused and perform well. For the Pomodoro technique, you first write down your task. The more clearly defined it is, the better. And then you set yourself an alarm for 25 minutes. During these 25 minutes, you work on your task with full focus and without distractions. When the time is up, you take a short break of 5 minutes. After every 4 such phases, you take a longer break of 15 to 20 minutes. In addition to the Pomodoro technique, there are a number of other techniques, such as the 52-17 method, which emerged from a study by the Draugiem group in Latvia. Here too, the idea is to work in a focused manner for a set period of 52 minutes and then take a 17-minute break. Whether it's Pomodoro, 52-17 or another method, in the end it's about alternating between phases of focused work and breaks. During work phases, it's important to avoid distractions and to devote yourself completely to the task at hand. And during breaks, to really take a break. That is to change your location, preferably go away from the screen, including that of your mobile phone, to have a chat with colleagues, get out to get some fresh air or go for a walk, close your eyes for a moment or meditate, whatever helps you to switch off and clear your mind. For many of us, the working day might not be as perfectly plannable as the methods that I have just presented request and suggest. The phone rings, we get urgent requests at short notice or have to arrange appointments according to the availability of other people or external requirements. But even if we cannot align our work and break times exactly according to techniques like Pomodoro and 52-17, we can still try to take a short break at least once per hour. For example, try to deliberately think about this when scheduling appointments and plan a buffer between 2 meetings that allows you to take a short break even if the first meeting lasts longer. So instead of scheduling from 9 to 10 and 10 to 11 a.m., you could set the second meeting for 10:15 and thus create time and space to take a bit of a break. If you manage to take regular breaks, what is the best way to spend your time? Think about what feels particularly good for you and what helps you to clear your mind. As already mentioned, it's advisable to change your location when you take a break so that you can really switch off for a moment. It can be a quick walk into another room or just out the door. Movement, low-pace exercise, conversations with other people, or relaxation techniques such as mindful breathing or short meditations can also help us to tackle our tasks with renewed energy and focus afterwards. Take a look at offers such as movement breaks, try out apps or videos that guide you through meditation or relaxation exercises, or arrange to meet colleagues regularly for a short or long break. If you have the feeling that you don't have time for this at the moment, in the end, so-called mini breaks of a few minutes are still better than no break at all. The important thing is to use them purposefully to relax and switch off for a moment. 1 to 2 minutes can already be enough to stand up, take a deep breath, stretch a little, look out the window, or close your eyes instead of looking at the screen. With this in mind, I invite you to treat yourself to a short break more often and stay healthy.